Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Denver.
Each team has a win in this series. It'll be interesting to see who takes control of it in this third game. Things are heating up.
Been punch, counter punch. Each side has already seen the other team's best stuff. This is where it's going to get interesting.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. It's tipped. George outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's the strength of Paul George just powering through and takes on the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. The shake with the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Morris. And he buries his first look.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Morris.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams punches it home.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Russell. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, BA, he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen. Markkanen outside. 6 to shoot. And Markkanen with the stuff.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
Here's Russell. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Another 3 from Houston.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
Hachimura outside. George left side. Driving inside. And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Russell. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Now here's Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
The kick out to Wiggins. He buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Right side, Russell. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good off the glass.
D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Ball for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
DiVincenzo. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The kick out to Wall. Nice move. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 9.
The Nuggets, 17.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
One thing this Rockets team does very well, they get themselves to the line.
That they do. And they make it hurt once they do. Effectively drawing fouls and making your free throws is something some teams struggle with. But this Houston squad has it down.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Here's Smith. The kick out to Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
The drive by DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Wall. Knocks it loose. Houston in the lead. It's Iguodala on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. And here's Denver. Here's Portis. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
And that one's good. Freedom. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith outside. 4-3. Rebound by the Nuggets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Drummond. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The shot by Drummond, no good. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
The BA, with all of that experience, is able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Wiggins outside. On the take. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George, good. George has got 8.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And Williams drops them both. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Outside Russell. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Russell. Here he goes. No good with a layup.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Hachimura outside. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, the compromised defense happened because of the attacking mentality of Hachimura.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Markkanen with it. Hachimura covering. Markkanen inside. Pass to Williams. That one no good. And Denver the other way now. Now here's Hachimura. Misses the 3.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Pass to Gobert. Some solid defense from Williams.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Denver. Down by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Russell, that's good.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Lets it fly. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Denver. 15-point game. The 3 from Russell. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thibault. Markkanen outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
You have to track Paul George all over the floor, a 3-level scorer. He's going to come at you in multiple ways.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter. The 3 from Russell. Williams grabs the board.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The kick out to Wiggins. Again, Houston.
When Wiggins is shooting it with confidence, man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Pass to Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
But you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Third team foul.
The first one falls.
DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he gets some rebounds, and gets some assists. He's a weapon.
Now here's Wall. He's got 7. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Iguodala outside. Off target from outside. So it's Denver now. They trail by 14. Down low. Here's Ross. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Blocked!
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
And so it's Houston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked?
42.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Outside Wall. Knocks it down from distance.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Pass to Portis. Back to Caldwell Pope. Inside. Portis' shot is off. To the paint. Here's Freedom. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Outside Wall. He takes it in. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Not many guys can score on the move like Wall. A true slasher. Gets inside with ease and has a bunch of ways to finish. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Reeves. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Portis down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Now here's Wall. Smith outside. Another three from Houston.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Russell. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Wall. Houston gets it back. Count it.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Here's George. And there's the drive.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
The kick out to Wall. Markkanen outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Russell.
2 minutes.
Launches it. The shot misses, and Houston will come the other way. Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. George outside. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. And George with the jam.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Portis. And again, Denver no good.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Russell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, get out here real quick.
Yes,
I'm finna make a move.
sir.
I don't think I'm going that bit. Hell no.
Why would I do?
Go.
I was in the game. My fault. What'd I
my
do?
phone, I was right here.
Why? What happened?
Hell yeah. I'm telling you, I got caught in the rain. I'm sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Kev, can you reset January 11th?
I got caught in the rain. Shit.
January 11th? All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. No big man. Drummond, 4 points. What's your name? Gobert, 1 point. What's your name? I was.
Go, you get in with her. She probably sitting there, bro.
Shit. Drummond had, how many points Drummond had? Let me see. Drummond had 4 points.
Yeah, this shit on rookie, boy.
Gobert had 1 point.
Because he would not count that shit.
You see that shit, bro?
Yeah, you might as well go on quit, Lord.